Hey everybody, so this is Snoot, my unicorn. Her nickname is Tequila because tequila always comforts me and makes me feel better. I'm not endorsing alcohol, I'm endorsing unicorns. So, she's ready for the journey, I'm ready for the journey, and I'm currently braiding her hair. Kind of looks like a mess right now, but she'll get there. She's fun. So we're heading to Nashville tonight. I'm going to stay overnight because my surgery's at 6 in the morning, and I'd rather not, drive at like 4 in the morning to get there. So, stay tuned. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm just ready for this part to be over with, and it's just exciting. Hey everybody, so we made it to the hotel, and it's got a cool stand-up shower, and it's got this really cool big old mirror. I don't get out much, obviously. Let me see if you can see the fit. Cute. And so surgery is at 6 in the morning for my breast augmentation. Still a little sketched out about what size I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna talk to him beforehand when he draws on me and stuff, and address my concerns. So hope everything goes well. Let me show you the outside view. Look, I'm from a small town, so we don't get stuff like this. It's so pretty out here. Isn't that awesome? Hello everybody. So I'm in the pre-op waiting to go back for surgery, so wish me luck. What are you doing?
We're in surgery.
Oh.
We're in pre-op.
Is this just for you?
Yeah.
Hello people. Is this going on your YouTube?
I don't know. We're very excited. That's what we call when you have butterflies all in your stomach, right? Excited, not nervous.
It's both. It's both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the other side.
Titties.
I love you.
I love you too. Hey everybody. So we're out of surgery. I ended up going with a 250cc instead of the 350 like I wanted. He tried to put a 300 in, and I just didn't have the space for it. So, but I'm not in a lot of pain currently, and got my boyfriend with me. He's very supportive. I got Snoot. Snoot didn't get to go back there with me, so I was kind of sad about that. But we got it all done and stuff, so I'm very excited to see the results later, and I'll keep you guys posted. Hello. So, update. I have a lot of tightness up here, a lot of swelling. It's relatively uncomfortable, but not too bad. Just hanging out with the boyfriend and playing the Smash and stuff. I haven't really needed any painkillers. Like, my pain is probably like a 2 out of 10 or something, so it's really not unbearable at all. It's just having this done, you kind of realize like how often you use your chest muscles and stuff, so it's kind of interesting to like move without hurting yourself. Not that I have, it's just I'm trying to prevent it. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Good morning everybody. It's technically day 3, and my boyfriend had to like lift me out of bed this morning, and I have like some really bad, I don't know, esophagus/stomach pains. I think I have like some kind of internal swelling or something, because like it almost feels like hiccups or like acid reflux, like burps or something, but that's probably the worst. Also, they're so swollen and painful today. I kind of didn't expect that really, but Yeah, they hurt. And I didn't even get that big of a massage. But there. It definitely hurts. Hey everybody. So, I've been a little bit more independent today, and I took a shower by myself, did my makeup and stuff, so I feel like I'm getting a little bit of like normalcy back. However, the pain is a lot more interesting. I don't know if I'm just out of anesthesia or too relaxed to my pain meds or what, but like it's a different pain than I've felt before. It's more like lower on the incision line. Maybe they're starting to fall and sit there, kind of thing. But either way, I think we're on the downhill slope here. I think that's the saying. Things are getting better. But yep, I'm still really swollen on my sides and everything, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So this is day 4, I think. Surgery on the 13th. Yeah. So day 4, and I'm having a few things come up that I did not expect. I have a whole lot of midsection swelling. It's probably not very common, and if it is, you know, it's probably for more sensitive people. Some people can have surgery and it just not bother them. But for me, apparently I swell up like a balloon. So that's cool. The other thing is my breasts, I believe, are starting to settle a little bit. They kind of have like a crunchy, like squishy popping feeling in here towards the top. Almost like air is in there or something. It's very strange. It's a weird feeling. But yeah, those are some things that I've noticed today that wasn't like that yesterday. So let me give you a taste of like when I walk into the bathroom and see. So like walking in, and it's like, oh, it makes me so happy. I feel like I made it. Hello, welcome back. So as you saw in the previous videos, I've talked a little bit about day by day how my breasts have changed. I did get my breast augmentation done, and I want to go a little bit in detail about not only the type of method I got, the sizing, this very specific pains that I got, and also other side effects that I may have had. So let's get into it. First thing I want to talk about is just how I'm healing. I am healing really well, and I went and seen my doctor for my post-op visit today. It's the 8th day after surgery, and I think he said I was doing great, and you know, to expect to continue healing over the next couple months. My breasts will drop more and look more natural. So I want to mention who did my surgery. His name is Dr. Salam Al-Kassis in Nashville, and he works at Vanderbilt, and they do accept insurance if anyone is interested in that. I know as a trans woman that was a deal breaker for me. It was a big check mark. So next I want to talk about the type of method that I got, the placement. So with breast augmentations, as far as I knew previously, there was only 2 types of methods, which were subglandular and submuscular. And little did I know there was actually a third. So the first one being subglandular, where they put your breast implant directly behind your breast tissue that you've already formed. And as a trans woman, most of us do not grow much breast tissue. It's very common that we just don't get as much as cis women, and if you do, wonderful, great. You know, subglandular might be a path for you, but for the majority of us, submuscular is the way to go because it looks most natural. It allows for bigger implants without looking fake, at least where you can see the outline of the implant and stuff like that. It's called rippling, where you can see kind of side and all this stuff. So I had decided that I was just going to do submuscular. All the research I did said submuscular is kind of weird. At first, they say anytime you like activate your chest muscles, your implants kind of go to the side because it's a part of your chest muscle. They make an incision under your muscle and stick it up in there, and it's just weird, right? So I'm not dogging the implant style. For a lot of people, that's, you know, the most natural looking, and that's great. But for me personally, it was not what I wanted as far as an implant goes. And I kind of just settled on it. I just thought, you know, it'd be better than getting subglandular and being able to see it. I'll deal with the awkward whatever. And so I went into my surgeon, and he said he only does subfascial. And I was like, never heard of that. And my boyfriend also has never heard of that. And he kind of convinced me on it. So there's a white layer of tissue directly in front of your muscle. So it's farther back than subglandular, but not so far that it kind of moves awkwardly inside of your body, if you know what I mean. So, you know, I went home and studied up on it and was like, maybe this isn't right for me. And the more that I looked into it, it's a newer method of implant, but it also looks really, really natural. The only downside is oftentimes they can't do very large implants in that placement. Under the muscle, a lot of women go like 400 cc's, 500 cc's, 600 cc's, and your body just stretches to it. Like it's just used to that. So that gets me into the next part, which is the sizing that I got. Initially, I wanted a smaller, natural looking implant, but as time went on and the more research I did, I saw that most women and trans women alike got 350. 350 was the magic number. It's the most common implant number there is out there. And so I was pretty much dead set on it by the time I went to have surgery. And he said, okay, so what are you thinking? He had another doctor with him that was specifically working on my case, and I had before and after pictures, and this guy had just been looking over my before pictures of the way my body is shaped, my proportions, and how everything would look on me. And, you know, I told him, I said, I think I want 350. And he said, that's big. And I was like, yeah, you know, I just feel like I have a broader set of shoulders. You know, I feel like it would be appropriate for me, right? Well, I go into surgery and I wake up to the news that I got 250 instead. And for me, I was like, oh no, like that's not what I wanted. Like I'm really scared. And ultimately, you know, you can tell your doctor all you want, but it should be up to you. But oftentimes it's what the doctor can do first off. And also it's what they think is best for you. You know, they do this time after time after time, thousands and thousands of times. They work on women and can see what looks natural and what looks good for you. And that's what I wanted ultimately, was a natural result. And so he ended up going with a 250 implant. He tried 300, but I didn't have enough space in there. So he just went down to 250, and he was like, I think you're gonna love it. And as time went on, I was like looking at them and I was like, yeah, like that's it. I mean, they fit my body. They're proportionally accurate. Like they look really nice. And I couldn't be happier. Like honestly, he made the right call. Instead of really trying to like overstretch me and give me stretch marks and cause me to have so much more pain, like he went down a little bit, and it really benefited me in the long run, both aesthetically and, you know, just the overall experience. And so I ended up getting 250 cc's of moderate profile plus. A lot of people want moderate profile plus in the, I guess, trans women, you know, side of it, because it gives us more cleavage and it also gives us more side boob. And, you know, cis women tend to already have enough tissue so they can get high profile and just, you know, really project their boobs out. But for me, I wanted natural, so I just wanted a little more width, you know, on both sides, and a little bit more outward. So that's what my little card says. Everybody gets a card when you get a boob job. It says your size, it says the type you got, the brand, everything like that. So I got 250 cc's, moderate profile plus, subfascial implant. And I'll show you my incisions. So I ended up getting them under the breast. If you can see that. They're kind of glued down. They're healing really well. Still really early, but they should heal just fine. I'm not stressed about that at all, like the healing itself. I'm very happy with it, and it's right under my boob crease, so when my breasts fall, they will fall onto that line naturally. And I got some really good scar cream for it, so all I gotta do is put that on it. Not worried. I'm super pale, so scars oftentimes don't really show up on me anyway. So I want to talk about kind of things that I've noticed. I do have like just typical eczema, I think. And I think the anesthesia has really flared that up. So I've been like really itchy around my chest area. And I was like, oh no, like am I getting like, you know, what's it called? Breast implant disease or something like that, where your body kind of rejects them and thinks that you're sick. I was like thinking this was a symptom of that. And I was like really worried, but I think it's just, you know, my body, my skin is really sensitive, and I haven't taken nicely to the medication that I'm on and stuff. And so I've just been like waking up like everything itches. And on top of that, your breast tissue that you had previously is now being dispersed. And if anybody knows, when you start hormones and you start developing breast tissue, they itch. And so now like all that tissue kind of dispersing, it's like really irritating. I hope that goes away really soon, because it's hard to sleep. Anyway, now when I sleep, I have no pain overall. I don't really feel sore. The only place that I feel sore is kind of around like the nipple area. And especially when I'm asleep. I don't know if it's because I'm laying on my back, that it's kind of putting more pressure outward or something, but like I wake up to like a burning sensation. It's really irritating. And the other thing is just where I'm at in my surgery. So I'm healed up incision wise, like that, you know, it's on a great track, and they're malleable, they're squishy now, so they're starting to move. If you get under the muscle, it probably will take you a lot longer. I've seen it like where 6 months out, they still look like hard rocks up on top, and then over the next like 6 months, they start to fall and look really natural. You know, under the muscle is kind of known for that, to just look amazing. And subfascial tends to have a way less recovery time. They tend to drop super fast. And as far as like, they were up here when I first got them done, and now they're already like almost in a completely natural place. They will still continue to drop and create more of a boob crease and stuff like that over time. But as of right now, like, I think they're healing wonderfully. They're dropping, they're settling. So I'm very happy with that. And I guess the last thing is it's summertime, and so, you know, your girl is ready to get out there in her swimsuit and not be flat chested anymore. So I'm gonna show you a swimsuit top that I got, and kind of just so you can see the general shape of my breasts, and how they look. So this is what they look like. I think they look really good. I'm like ecstatic with them, y'all. And they're very, you know, they move. They're still getting squishier, but they're definitely there. And if you're a fetishist on this channel, you can just go somewhere else, because I'm just trying to be proud of them. I'm not trying to show them off on purpose, and I'm trying to benefit other women who may be looking into this life-changing surgery. And let me tell you, when I came out of that hospital, I don't think it was the medication. I think it's just pure bliss. And, you know, I walked into a store with a hoodie on, but you could still see my breast. And I just felt like the most confident woman ever. You know, like nothing could faze me, no dysphoria. Like I had boobs finally, like nobody was gonna question it. Like I'm just me. And it made me so happy and ecstatic. And so fulfilled, and just ready to enjoy life, you know, like you just kind of feel like you made it, you know. You look in a mirror and you're like, it's right, it's all right, and couldn't be better. So if you're considering getting breast augmentation, do your research. Without that, I wouldn't have known of the subfascial placement, and I wouldn't have ended up with the size that I got. and I think they came out really natural and they make me so happy. Whatever you get, I'm sure will be beautiful on your body. So just remember that, you know, it's gonna be okay, and your doctor oftentimes knows what's best and what looks great on you, and just be ready for the confidence that comes after, because it's so wonderful. And I think my boyfriend's noticed that I'm just blossomed really, and wearing like low-cut shirts and stuff, they're just out, and I'm like, yes, like I've needed this my whole life. So yeah, if you're considering getting a breast augmentation, 10 out of 10 would do again, probably won't, you know, for like 10 years, unless I really need it. It's funny, whenever I mentioned that, you know, he told me I got 250 when I woke up from anesthesia, and I was like, oh, like that's smaller than I want. He was like, oh, you can come back later and get bigger ones. So I was like, oh, that was fast. But no, like, if anybody lives in Tennessee, like Nashville, Vanderbilt, that's the place to go. I think it was overall a wonderful experience, and I'm so blessed to have the breasts that I have now. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I read every single comment, even the weird ones. And a lot of them oftentimes get immediately deleted, so just know that even the deleted ones I get to see. So you perverts out there, I'm watching you. I've been getting a lot of haters lately. People calling me a man and I'd never be a woman. I don't need to hear that. It does not bother me one bit. I see myself in the mirror. I know I'm a woman, and I don't need any validation from any random people out there. I am who I am regardless. And I didn't wait 27 years, you know, to be told by some person, oh, you're not a woman, and me be like, oh, you're right, I'm not. You know, I should have known. It's just who I am. It's who I'm meant to be. So I'm here now. Suck it up. You don't have to like it, you'll have to watch it, but you do anyway. So anywho, if you like this video, I will be doing another, you know, follow-up, maybe 2 or 3 weeks out, maybe a month out, probably all of those. But I want to keep everybody updated on how my breasts are doing, and also just trans stuff in general. So if you like it, feel free to like over here and subscribe over here. Look, I can see analytics, y'all. I know that like 80% of the people that watch me are not subscribed, so I see you. I know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and following. I know it's been like anxiously awaiting this video, and I'm glad to have finally got to share this with you guys. So really, thank you guys. I'm so blessed to have the subscribers that I do. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful summer. I know I will, getting to wear my cute little swimsuits, so I'm just ready to live it up. So thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.